On New Year's Eve 2011, people in New York and San Francisco opened the Uber app and saw something they'd never seen before. The price of a short ride had jumped to 7 times the normal rate. A $10 trip was suddenly $70. That was the night Uber turned on its surge pricing algorithm for the first time. And the pricing model it introduced that night didn't stay in rideshare. It spread to concert tickets, fast food, theme parks, and now your grocery store. And the part most people don't realize, the reason it keeps spreading, I'll explain that near the end. Here's how it started. Before surge pricing, Uber had a problem. Every Friday and Saturday night, around 1 in the morning, demand for rides spiked right as drivers were clocking out. Riders couldn't get cars, drivers were going home. So Uber's team in Boston ran an experiment. They raised the fare during those peak hours and tracked what happened. Within 2 weeks, driver supply during peak times increased by 80%. Unfulfilled ride requests dropped by 2/3. The algorithm had solved the problem that cities had struggled with for decades. Travis Kalanick, Uber's CEO, rolled it out to every market. Here's the part most people miss about surge pricing. It's not just charging more when demand is high. It's a system built on something economists call temporal price discrimination. That means charging different prices for the same product depending on when you buy it. Airlines have done this since the 1970s. A flight booked 3 months out costs less than the same seat booked yesterday. What Uber did was take that concept and make it automatic, real-time, algorithmic, and invisible to the buyer until the moment of purchase. And once other industries saw that it worked, they adopted it. Ticketmaster introduced dynamic pricing for concert tickets. When Oasis announced their reunion tour in 2024, fans waited hours in online queues only to find that ticket prices had more than doubled while they were in line. Standing tickets went from £150 to over $350. The UK government launched an investigation. The CMA opened a formal probe. Even the band said they had no idea dynamic pricing would be used. If you didn't know this was happening, hit like so other people can find out too. Then it moved into food. In 2024, Wendy's announced it would test dynamic pricing on digital menu boards. The backlash was so fast and so intense that the company denied it within 48 hours, even though their CEO had said it publicly on an earnings call. Disney uses it for theme park tickets. A day at the park costs more on a Saturday in July than a Tuesday in February. Amazon changes prices on products millions of times per day. The average product price shifts every 10 minutes. And now, as I covered in the last video, electronic shelf labels are bringing this same system into grocery stores. Here's the part I mentioned at the beginning. The reason this pricing model keeps spreading is simple. It works. Not for you, for them. Uber proved that algorithmic pricing increases revenue not just from the surge itself, but because it multiplies the number of transactions the system can process. More drivers online means more rides completed per hour. That effect compounds with the higher fare per ride. Every industry that adopted this model saw the same pattern. The incentive to use it is structural, and the only thing that has ever slowed it down is public backlash. Wendy's backed off because customers got angry. Oasis backed off because fans got angry, but the algorithm didn't go away. It just moved somewhere quieter. What started as an experiment on Boston's Friday nights is now the default pricing logic for some of the biggest companies on the planet. The price you see isn't fixed. It's calculated in real time by a system designed to find your ceiling. And every time the backlash fades, the system comes back. If this video made you think, subscribe to the channel and watch the next one. It goes even deeper. Like the video so the YouTube algorithm will let more people see it. And leave a comment on what stood out to you or what system you want to learn more about next. Oh, and share this with someone who needs to see it, because once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it.